Ladies and gentlemen, this is Losing My Dignity. Got a lot of topics to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about losing my dignity. Anyone who actually thinks about doing a podcast, such as myself, because I'm going to be hating on myself, not too much. I'm a great person. But, yeah, whoever thinks about doing a podcast is fucking cringe. Cringe. That's 1,000% correct. There's no doubt about it. Got to get past the cringe, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna get past this cringe. I'm not sure if I should be wearing my glasses because it shows the ring light that I fucking bought, and I don't know. We're going to wonder that together, because that's how I'm gonna be for the entire time. Wondering if I should put my glasses on or not. So podcast being cringe. I think it starts off as cringe for sure. And then there's a moment where it doesn't and it becomes good. I got a text. This is more important than anything else in my life. Okay, doesn't matter anymore. It's fine. I got a text. Nope. Who cares now? Does it matter? No. Yeah, so getting back to, okay. Yeah, losing my dignity. It's going to revolve around me sharing some things about my life and about the Detroit comedy scene. Whether you like it or not, I'm a part of it. Whether people like it or not, I'm really a part of it, actually. Throughout, I'm only been doing it for damn near 6 months now. 6 months. Still new. Still way newer than a lot of people. It is. Let me run back myself for a little bit. Moved down here from up north, and I'm originally from Bay City, which is a lie. I say that immediately. I have to say it's a lie because I'm originally from Calcallan. So, small town, beautiful town, one light. You don't know you're passing through it. That's how small of a town it is. You're like, oh, Calcallan. I wonder what they have here. Oh, we're in Linwood? Nice. That's how it's really like, Yeah. So moved down here because my girl got accepted to Wayne State, and that was my ticket out of there. And now I'm in Detroit. Which is another lie. I'm gonna be lying the entire time. I'm not even in Detroit. That is the biggest rule you shouldn't say, is that you live in Detroit if you don't live in Detroit. Don't say you live in Detroit if you don't live in Detroit. You can say what up, doe. This is all what I've been learning, by the way. You can say what up, doe. You just can't say I'm from Detroit or I live in Detroit if I don't actually live in Detroit. How many times am I going to say Detroit? Anywho's, it's a wonderful place. I mean, I was just thinking about this last night that, growing up, it seemed like Saginaw was like, as like, like a fucking 10-year-old, um, my memory only lasts like up until like we got what, 5, we got maybe 10, and then like disappearance memory from 5 to 10, disappearance memory from 10 to like, you know, pieces from 10 to 18. And then it's pretty good memory from there. But, you're talking to like a empty soul back then. Anyways, 10, myself, thinking about Saginaw, like, wow, that's a scary place. And then I would think, well, what's Flint? And Flint is like, twice as scary, and I can't even drink the water, and that's nuts. And then I would think about Detroit, and I would think I would think about like, that's clearly fucking hell, right? Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna be able to fucking live there. And now it's paradise. It's paradise, baby. Right? Shit's great. Um, yeah, anyways, a lot of freedom out here. Everyone is an entrepreneur or inspiring to be an entrepreneur. And it rubs off on you, that's for sure. I will not lie about that. I think one of the things about this podcast is just calling myself out the entire time. Like, um, will I put on the glasses? Who knows? Will I expose myself of the ring light again? Who knows? I have no idea. But yeah, so let me just talk some shit real quick. uh Dude, I work for FedEx, and I train like a lot of people. I trained a lot of people. Even though I don't look like it, I'm a pretty good trainer. Maybe I do look like it. Maybe I do look like, yeah, he can train a guy in a truck really well. But I don't think so. However, I was training this guy yesterday and then the day before. Not the day before, like it was Monday and then Wednesday. And I hope to God he does not see this, because this is going to be bad for me. Really bad. Because he was uh he I'm just coming out and say this. I think I'm gonna be the reason he got fired. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. He I feel bad, kind of, but nice guy, I think. I don't know. I couldn't really get a read on him. I was making fun of him the entire time, and that was working out really well. Um, okay, here's the thing. FedEx, you have to like, be at a good pace, otherwise you're gonna be fucked. And you're gonna be out there for a long ass time. And delivering and shit. Thing is, if you refuse to run or jog or at least have some type of hustle, you're there's no other way to say it. Like, and this guy refused to run or walk. He decided that his walking was fast. Not fast. I was fast walking, and then he was making fun of me for being in a like being in a pace. Like, oh God, yeah. That was really bad. But what I wanted to get at was that because one day I was sweating, I was taking layers off. I was taking layers off. I was taking my sweatshirt off. I was switching my pants to shorts. Like, I was in it. And he, on the other hand, had 3 layers on and a jacket, like a skin tight, whatever thing. And then another layer, and then another layer, and then a jacket. So that's probably 4 layers. You know, I said 3, 4, another lie. And he was boasting to me about how he wasn't sweating. And I'm like, yeah, because you're not fucking running, you know? You're not like working. And then he's trying to convince me that he's working harder than me because he's not sweating. And he remembered in high school that an absurd story from him was that the only reason you would be sweating is for your body to cool down. That's the reaction. Obviously, no shit. That was his reasoning. Poor reasoning. Didn't even understand the like explanation. So I told him like, how is this the only thing you like learned in high school? Like, is that the one thing you learned? You know? Honestly, the guy's fucking idiot. I mean, truly. I honestly I hope he fucking sees this because he like had some fucking like ego to him that refused to learn anything and just assumed that like he knew everything because he did it for like 3 months before, but he didn't know how to drive a truck and he didn't know the the iPad has a app on it called Ground Cloud that you need to know when how to deliver as a useful tool, and he didn't know how to use that. So I don't even think he knew what he was doing. I think he lied through the entire interview. And I was here to figure that shit out. And if maybe he didn't lie. Sure, I don't give a shit, honestly. Poor worker. That's it, poor worker. So comedy. Comedy. Dude, last night was a lot of fun. A lot of fun last night. Was at the every other Wednesday at Roadhouse in Livonia. Just that sentence right there sounds like, uh-oh. What's gonna happen in Livonia? Dude, it was nuts because there was like lineup crazy. The thing is that there was no audience. there was all comics and then 2 people that were on their phones on the bar, and they were getting a hell of a show that they would have paid for if this was an actual show, like a paid gig. But no, because it's an open mic, they couldn't give a shit, and they don't know like how good these people are, and it was nice because we're all talking about this and everything, and in those kind of moments you're not doing material. You do not do material that you've consistently done because we all heard it. We all heard your material. You have to do something new. And probably not gonna bomb like seriously bad. Yeah, I did 3 3 new jokes that I came up with that day, and 1 joke I done 2 other times that I knew one guy hadn't heard it. So um I don't know, it's probably like 5-ish minutes. I mean, I think at Roadhouse you can do like 7 or 10, but I was perfectly fine with the what I wanted to do because truthfully I didn't have anything else to say, so I don't want to like waste people's time. um yeah, maybe I should be calling out names. uh the thing is, I prefer to call people by their first name, and I'm kind of scared sometimes to say their last name because I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to. But, yeah. So just before this, I took a nap. It was a really nice nap. I think it was like 3 hours. I think it was like a 3 hour nap. And not to brag or anything, but it was like kind of 3 hours. And it's my day off. This is Thursday. Pretty much, I don't do shit. I don't. I just literally watch anime the entire day. And it's pretty cool. Will I put the glasses on right now? No. No. Can't make me. Yeah, can't make me. I think I'll probably put like little graphics right here to show what I'm talking about. What else? What else? Ah, yes. This is the moment to where I pull out the thing, the list, in case I didn't have anything. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna talk about anime. And you could probably skip all of this after, but you probably skip like maybe 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So let me just go over all the shows I'm watching right now. See, okay, so I have One Piece, boom. Have Bleach, boom. And then after that, is a rotating order, and the next one in that list is a long anime that I'll pick if it has over 24 episodes at that moment. And this one I'm watching now is Spy Family, and I'm almost done with that. The second season was not what I expected. Reminded me of the King's anime about a deaf kid. Really good. That made me cry a lot. That made me cry too much, actually. The first season, one of the best seasons of anime in general. I mean, I am balls to the wall crying because I cannot handle myself with this kid, you know? Uh so right now Spy Family. Third, fourth thing is what the fuck am I watching? Oh, Cujo number 8. That came out last year. Kaijo number 8. And then fifth is Sign of Affection, which is about a deaf girl who trying to have some romance, bruh. You know what I mean? Some romance in her life. And I wouldn't really recommend it. I like romance movies. No, not movies, shows, anime shows. I try to watch a genre, like a wide-ranging genre of anime, but this one is kind of challenging because I, for some reason, decided to watch this dub, and it really doesn't matter if you watch a sub or not because they show like a lot of text messages throughout the anime, and but the text messages are in Japanese, and I don't fucking know Japanese, so you're like trying to wonder like what they're talking about in the text messages, and so you're like, then they'll say like something referring to the text message, and then you're like realizing what it even said. So it's a lot of like you really got to pay attention. You can't have it really in the background at all. Um, I don't recommend it. I'm gonna finish it. I just don't recommend it. Cute though. Actually, really good visuals. For sure. Cute main character. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I'll put the person right there. But last one is an illegal anime that isn't on streaming services. I have to watch illegally on a illegal site. So I'll show that right there. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It came out like what, 3-4 years ago, and then the second season came out like 2 years after that. And to be honest with you, I don't like the anime. I don't. But I'm gonna finish it. I'll finish it. I swear to God, I will. I swear. I mean, that's my list right there, 6. And every week I watch one episode of each anime until that's done, and then I add another one. I take one away and I add one. And last time I did this, I had open slots. It was a beautiful time. It really was. For a long time, when Naruto was out and then it became Boruto, that was like the third thing. Like it was One Piece, Bleach, and then Boruto. Truthfully, Boruto sucks. It's not a real hot take that anyone wants to take, but Boruto truly sucks. That was painstakingly long, and they deserve to say sorry. They should say sorry to us. They should look in the camera right now and say sorry, because they shouldn't have done that many fucking filler episodes in Baruto. You wasted everyone's time. You decided to what? Give us a teaser and then give us 300 episodes that meant nothing. I mean, similar to GTA 6, honestly. I mean, we just learned about 2 weeks ago that GTA 6 is being pushed out a year. We're having struggles in life. We can't afford food. We can't even enjoy ourselves in the company of our own home because we're like trying to rip our skin off for our own entertainment because we can't play GTA 6. We have to suffer through the bullshit of the of the greedy ass rock star people because everyone loved GTA 5 online. Go fuck yourself. It had its moment for a hot month, and it was nothing. It was nothing after that. Greedy motherfuckers. This is coming from a guy who never played GTA Online because I thought it was dumb. I am there for the storyline and the fun of the game, and you're forcing me to play with people online? Fuck you. I didn't care for it. I didn't like the concept. The one thing I did like was the people back in the day of I mean I think it still happens now. The role playing in online GTA, like uh people acting like cop or live streaming that shit. Never watched a live stream, but I seen clips and it was pretty funny. Pretty funny. Um, wish I brought a drink with me. Oh yeah, should I talk more about anime? Um, hmm. The Monosuke movie was really good on Netflix. That was a pretty good anime movie that came out last year. I was pretty hyped for that. I'm Anime that I'm going to be watching in the future is I'm really hyped for is um Devil May Cry. That's really good. And I wish they didn't like what bothers me so much is that there's a Devil May Cry and then there's a Devil May Cry Baby and two different shows on Netflix. I watched Devil May Cry Baby already. One of definitely up there for sure in anime. Cool graphics, short, beautiful. We like short animes. Um I cried. I cry a lot. I'm not crying right now because I'm not watching it, but I shit you not, every Sunday at 10, 11, when One Piece comes out, New episode. I'm crying. My favorite character, Usopp. If he has more than 10 seconds uh, of uh of a scene, crying. That's it. That's me. That's real. And I'm losing my dignity while I'm saying all of this because that's me, dude. Okay. Have we reached cringe yet? Probably. We probably have. And that's okay. What else are we going to talk about? I have a list. Believe it or not, I am on the prepared side of things. Uh, yeah, okay. So most likely I'm going to be doing 4 more episodes of this by myself to, really get to know myself and be willing to do this. I already recorded an episode prior that I didn't release because I am a scared bitch. Um I didn't have the backdrop, and tomorrow I'll probably get a microphone. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I'm not really. See that that's the thing. What's I'm trying to figure out what's like, is this the cringy thing or is me getting a microphone more cringy? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. Um but yeah, I'll probably record 4 more eps, and then the exciting portion will be um me getting a guest on. That'd be pretty sick. Pretty sick. Losing my dignity, bruh. I'm out here losing my soul. Um, yeah, dude, that guy was embarrassing at work for sure. Um, what what else do I want to talk about? Trying to remember. Can't think of much. I'm probably going to try to make this 30-ish minutes, Like a like a fucking episode, bro. Like an episode. Yeah, yeah. Actually, no. That was one of the things that pissed me off more about the guy that I kept mocking him for because my name is Ken Mochrie and I can fucking do that. He said "bruh" a lot, bruh, bruh. I mean, felt he felt. I mean, very special. He was a very special man. Mm, yeah. Hmm. What do I? Okay, I'm probably going to talk about noir films at some point. I love noir films. Um, I think the last one I watched was I don't remember. Oh my God, yes. It was Sound of Metal. Another deaf thing. I was on a deaf rampage for a little bit. My mom is deaf. Um I probably should have said that right in the beginning. It's something I brag about for sure. I'm like, yeah, I can't talk to my mom. Can you? Can you talk to my mom? No. No, she wears hearing aids. She's good. But yeah, Sound of Metal. Uh I don't I never here's the thing. Here's the thing right now. I never do recommendations. Never. I try my best to not give recommendations to anyone. However, in this case, well, I don't give recommendations because first of all, I don't want them to be like, yeah, I'll watch it and then never watch it. and then it makes me mad. And but I don't want them to like waste their time also. And on top of that, most of the time if someone recommends something to me, I'm not gonna watch it, and I will tell them I will not watch this. I will think it's dumb. Like the other day, one of my buddies um wanted me to watch Bullet Train. He said it was a noir film. I looked it up. Does not look like a noir film. Looks like something I would fucking hate. I would probably hate this movie. Looks like an action movie. And it has what? Brad Pitt? I can't name one thing that I liked about Brad Pitt. Like, nothing. Can't name one movie that I liked of Brad Pitt. He does more action stuff. I didn't really think my buddy knew what noir meant, to be honest with you. And I need to tell him that I'm not going to watch that movie. I'm not going to do it. I think he needs a better recommendation. Because that wasn't up to my standards. Anyway, Sound of Metal. I cried in the first 5 minutes. And that's saying something because it normally takes me 10 minutes. Yeah, Sound of Metal, and I'm only telling you this because I don't have I'm just telling you what I watched. I'm not expecting you to watch this, you know? It's about a drummer who kind of like a low touring drummer who loses his hearing within like 2 days. And he needed to figure out how to deal with that. And in any noir film, you realize by the end that he just has to accept it. Yep, just have to accept it. It's about really understanding life and how it's fucking miserable at times. I have a beautiful life, for sure. But yeah, if it doesn't make you cry, tell me, and I'm gonna have to shoot you. Because it should make you cry. It should. Otherwise, you don't probably have much empathy. Probably. One time I told a woman, I don't know where it was. I think it was at work. I told her she lacked empathy, and I didn't realize I was gonna piss her off that much. And I made a mental note. Don't tell someone that they lack empathy. It's going to really hurt them. So yeah, we did about 35 minutes. Pretty happy, pretty pumped, pretty psyched. Do I look pumped and psyched? You know what? Here, I'll show you this right now. Boom, ring light. You like it? Bam, we're over it. So yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just I need a drink. I'm very thirsty right now. I know I should make sure I have a drink during each episode because I am a thirsty, thirsty man. Very thirsty. Okay. Have I embarrassed myself yet? Probably. Probs. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching this far. And this has been Losing My Dignity. Outro, intro, goodbye.